The US recently went 65 days without a new death sentence. According to a Newsy analysis of data from the Death Penalty Information Center, that's the longest America has gone between death sentences since 1973.
This is extraordinary. This is almost a complete shutdown.
And experts say this COVID-19 induced slowdown could be an opportunity for opponents of the death penalty to make strides towards ending the practice. By the mid-1990s, the US was sentencing more than 300 people a year to death. That number has since dropped dramatically. The decline comes as issues such as wrongful convictions and botched executions have garnered more attention, and public opinion on the death penalty has slipped. But Robert Dunham, the executive director of the Death Penalty Information Center, says that economics seem to be playing a role as well.
No, I think what happened was around the Great Recession, we saw a change in the political discourse about capital punishment. When you don't have the money, you have to make harder choices. We saw, as a result of the recession, these conservative legislators beginning to come out and say, no, this is not a policy that we can afford.
From 2010 to 2011, following the Great Recession, the number of new death sentences dropped 25%. Dunham says that the current economic downturn could also lead to a reevaluation of priorities.
This is like a ball that is rolling downhill, and states that are on the cusp may be more likely to abolish sooner.
Henderson Hill is senior counsel at the ACLU's Capital Punishment Project. He says that pauses in the death penalty have been another important factor in America's move away from the practice, and that could be the case again with the coronavirus.
Where we achieved success legislatively on abolition always was preceded by drastic reductions in death sentences and in executions. Because once you sort of remove the energy and the institutional commitments to this punishment, I think naturally people move away from it.
More broadly, he believes that the current crisis will have moral implications for how society views the death penalty.
There's something of a unifying force in the community that sort of a raised consciousness of the value of life, of the fragility of life. And I think there's something about that shared consciousness that sort of makes it more difficult for people to think it's right to march people into a death chamber and execute them.